Look, all I gotta say is right now, fellas, we are living in serious times. This chick right here, her name is Sasha Vickery. She's an American professional tennis player. She reached a career high of number 3 in the WTA rankings. And she also is a junior national champion. And she won 3 singles and 3 doubles titles on the ITF circuit. So that's in the tennis world. So Shorty's doing her thing in the tennis world. However, baby girl right here got a different side to her besides her professional tennis career. And by the way, she's 30 years of age. Check this out though.
Well, she is a professional tennis player. I think she's ranked like 559th in the world, so you might not have heard of her. Her name is Sakia Vickery.
Right.
And she's causing a little controversy now that the U.S. Open is on its way because people found out that she has an OnlyFans account.
Oh.
And she does all kinds of stuff on there. Apparently, there's a long shower scene. She twerks on a boat. She does, whatever.
Wait, hold on. Shower scene and twerking on a boat.
Yeah, separate.
Okay, back to you.
And also pictures, sassy pictures, and maybe she talks to you a little bit. So, of course, other players are like, what the hell is this? You're kind of sullying all of our reputations by doing this. She says, no regrets. I love it. It's the easiest money I make, and I enjoy it. I'm not changing this. Then they dived a little bit deeper, and they found out that she charges men to go on dates with her.
Uh-oh.
Not because of OnlyFans, but of course now this opened a whole other door of, well, now we have a hooker on the tour too.
Oh,
like,
God.
This is crazy. I'm telling you what other people are.
So when I first saw this, pro tennis player Sasha Vickery says she requires a $1,000 deposit to take her out on a date as she competed for a spot in the US Open this week. My first thought was Shorty's working. And looks like I was right because apparently she got an OnlyFans. Now, she did defend having an OnlyFans by saying it's the easiest money she ever made. What about your integrity as a woman? What about you being virtuous? Like, what about it's like when a woman doesn't have any shame, there's nothing you could do with a woman like that, bro. And then she even says, I no longer date for free due to the behavior of men. So the behavior of men is urging you to charge men to date? This is just sad, bro. This is just extremely sad. But we are living in different times right now where you could watch a woman compete for a spot in the US Open while she's running a OnlyFans. This is just nasty work, man. Now, a few people in the comments were going in on her, rightfully so. Someone says, I wouldn't even take her in public. That's a 3 a.m. mission. So pretty much what he's saying is like, based on a physical appearance, she doesn't seem that appealing to be charging men to take her on a date, because a lot of men will decline to even take her on a date based on how she looks. And that's just sad. Someone else says she's too handsome to be speaking like this. Whoa, that's sad. Someone else says, I guess you better do well in the competition. Wow. Someone else says, I'm eager to see how well her decision pans out in about 10 years or so. And what's very interesting, like I said, so she's 30. So in 10 years, she's going to be 40. But for a woman to have this mindset at the age of 30, it's just sad, bro. It's just sad. And it's like I always tell you guys, hey, the hoops never fails. Facts. All right, so this comment is from a woman. She said, stop. No, she said, stopping wasting her time. I love that for her. She said, stopping wasting her time. I love that for her. Very interesting. And someone else says, the men that are laughing are men who don't have tickets or a seat to the US Open, nor probably know any other tennis players except Venus and Serena Williams. Well, those are two great players. Okay, this chick is trying to get her foot in the door. She's trying to have a tennis career, but now we gonna know this about her versus how good she is at tennis. She's gonna be known for that one chick who is trying to charge men $1,000 to take her on a date, and for having an OnlyFans over, yo, you know what? Shorty been killing in the US Open. She's competing for a spot in the US Open. And we are learning about her OnlyFans before that. So let's think about that. That's just kind of crazy. This one dude says, good luck to her. Someone else says, the women that agree got baby daddies that still read with their fingers. That is funny. Someone else says, escorts also require a deposit for a date. And that's what I'm saying. This woman is obviously working. Someone else says, looking like Shannon Sharp. That's actually funny. Someone says she meant Guyanese dollars. And what is very interesting, her parents is Guyanese, and she was born in America. Someone else says, good for her. Stop wasting her time. Of course, that's coming from a woman. Someone else says, I mean, Chris Brown charges $1,200. So, right? So pretty much she has a few women who are supporting her actions. And those women obviously are birds. And like I always tell you guys, one thing about a bird will always have support from other birds. But this right here is just nasty, man. The fact that instead of this woman focusing on her tennis career, she so wanna sexualize herself that she's gonna have a OnlyFans while trying to get in the US Open this week. And she's standing by her decision to have an OnlyFans. And she's also charging him $1,000 deposit just to take her out on a date. So just understand the mindset of this woman. Like, she's so gone. Like, her bird energy is so high that she can't even help herself. And it's sad. And this is what happens. Sad. Please leave your thoughts in the comments. Let me know what you guys thought about this video. It's your boy AyeQ. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'm out.
If you haven't yet, go get you some of that merch. You all already know. Don't feed the birds. That's what it is. We don't feed the birds over here. So if you rock with your boy, go get you some of that good merch.